opinion. Your world, we just
Get after it, MP.
Hey, Pistons fans, we'll see you on Pistons National Travel Monday. Your Pistons staff, they want a handout. Free travel miles for the 45,000 fans through the door. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please tell us.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And here's a look at some numbers for Cason Wallace.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Taking a look at Detroit. They've been perfect so far in the NBA Cup, a 3-0 record.
They have been fantastic so far, a win, and they stay unbeaten in cup play, and boy, these home fans really want to see that.
And now, checking out how the Celtics are doing, and tonight is their last group game in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-2 record so far.
Yeah, even if they win this one, I don't see much of a shot for them getting to the quarterfinals. Remember, though, guys, tonight still counts towards the regular season.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah. MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then it's Tatum, then it's Mitchell, and it's Bolden in at the 5. Smith outside. Pass to Bulldozer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. Bolden pulls it in. Brown outside. Here's Bolden. It's tipped. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Toronto. Mitchell passes to Bolden. Got a piece of it. And now the Pistons, fast break. Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Mitchell in the corner. Here's White. Here's Brown. Bolden. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Cunningham. This game we saw him score 32. And the three ball is good.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
To the middle, here's Bolden. Rebounded by the Pistons. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
It's stolen by White. Mitchell against Christie. Here's Tatum. A bulldozer pulls it in, and the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. He's been on fire lately. Hey, let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Bulldozer.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. Outside, White, 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Offensive rebound. Christie uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Celtics trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Got loose, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Mitchell finds Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bolden's got 6.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Cunningham for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto. That puts them in the lead.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The Bulldozer shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated. The other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
Christie the pass to the Bulldozer. Cunningham outside. Fires from deep. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Cunningham. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulldozer in the last outing against the Heat was outstanding. He added 29 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Smith, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Brown finds Mitchell. Back to Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bolden. Detroit with the rebound. The Bulldozers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham outside. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look here for Detroit. Terry's checked in for Christie. Mann comes in for Cason Wallace. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now Brown. He's got 6. Now here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Bulldozer. Here's Smith. Here's the Bulldozer. A 29-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the Pistons making a change here. Aldrin's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Bass is checked in. And it's Howard in for Derek White. Here's the Bulldozer. Drains the three-pointer. The Bulldozers got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And he gets it back. And it's in there. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Baldwin the pass to the Bulldozer. Pass to Baldwin. Now Schroeder. Here's the Bulldozer. He has 7. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Offline with his 3.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Here's the Bulldozer. And Boston with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's Brown with the 3. Rebound, Detroit. The Bulldozers got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Mann. Here's the Bulldozer. He's guarded by Bass. Shot clock at 5. The Bulldozer, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Tatum gets the bucket.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Here's the Bulldozer. He's guarded by Bass. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Another shot. That layup is good as it's up and in from the Bulldozer. He's got 9.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Going with almost an entire new group here. Bolden's checked in. Jaylen Brown comes in for Williams. Derek White's checked in for Howard. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Pritchard. Brown wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 14.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
You've got Terry. Jason Wallace is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Smith, and it's the Bulldozer in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum, the 3. Terry grabs the board.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Schroeder against Mitchell. Mitchell is double. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Mann's checked in for Detroit. The Bulldozer passes to Schroeder. Here's the Bulldozer. 11 points in the game. For 3, Smith connects from three-point range.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Tatum. They get the rebound. Bolden passes to Brown. They need this. Bolden can't get it to go.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's the Bulldozer. And it's White with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Smith. Terry outside. Here's the 3. Bolden pulls it in. Bolden's got 6 rebounds in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. He's a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Bulldozer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to Smith. Three-pointer. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Smith outside. Pass to Bulldozer. Mann with it. Here's the Bulldozer. Smith with it. Over to the wing. Clock at 4. Shoots. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving inside. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Austin making a switch here. Pass is checked in. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them. Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Smith, no luck. Celtics trail by 21. Brown dishes to Bass. White, wide open, he fires. And the Celtics another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Smith in the posts. Tatum on him. They get it back. The wide open look here for Terry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Terry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Up top, Brown. Terry covering. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. And stolen by White. And Tatum launches it from deep. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far as it's been.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many reasons they're blowing the lid off this thing. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. I ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Mitchell is out there with White. And it's Bolden in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Cunningham. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Christie. Tatum wide open, he fires one. A 3-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the right side. The shot's good from Christie. He's got 13.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Mitchell. Detroit with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Cunningham for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 23 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
White the pass to Bolden. Back to White. Brown outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Smith the pass to the Bulldogs. Wallace looking for an opening. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound Boston. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Bulldozer passes to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points.
Brown outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Baldwin, who's checked in for the Pistons. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Take a look at the Bulldozer, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Wallace kicks to Baldwin. Wallace, the pass to Baldwin. Cunningham outside. Over Mitchell. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
With some arc, there's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. The Bulldozer's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Wallace, launches it. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Here's the Bulldozer. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Tatum. It's deflected. The Pistons working the ball around now. The Bulldozer passes to Christie. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Wallace outside. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Rebounded by Tatum. Boston shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Bolden. Excellent D there from the Bulldozer. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Cunningham kicks to Baldwin. Pass to Bulldozer. Mitchell against Cunningham. Pocket 6. Inside. Here's the Bulldozer. That's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. White, good.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Boston with it. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bolden. Rebound by the Pistons. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Christie. 15 points in the game. There's the screen. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it falls over the rim and in. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, White. Mitchell outside. Tatum with the screen on Cunningham. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mitchell's got 7 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Brown, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Down low, here's the Bulldozer, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Cunningham. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's getting around 28 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Tatum a screen. Pritchard gets the bucket. He has 6.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Tatum Brown, first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Pistons.
No good on that one. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Najee. And he's good on the second. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Launches a 3. A Bulldozer pulls it in.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Here's Smith. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Smith's got 15.
Bringing back the mid-range, Jabari Smith Jr.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. A three-pointer, no good.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Here's Smith. Here's the Bulldozer, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The free throw off from the Bulldozer. Brown with it now, guarded by Schroeder. Schroeder against Brown. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
At the line for the Celtics, Brown.
It's the 2nd from the line. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And taken away by Brown. And so it's the Detroit Pistons way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the depth of...
Group in for the Celtics. Bolden's checked in. Jaylen Brown comes in for Patrick Williams. Derek White's checked in for Howard. And it's Mitchell in for Pritchard. We've got Terrence Mann. Also Christie out there. The Bulldozer is out there with Baldwin. It's Najee in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Brown. That one misses.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pistons.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what did go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the...
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, Anthony.
Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with us.